Hi guys, welcome to episode 4 of the Party Chat podcast. I'm your host, Brandon Navia. Here's my
Hey man,
co-host.
Doc,
Doc's back for this video. He's
bad,
back, back better than ever. So
better than ever. Why was you gone, Doc?
my dog passed away, and we had to put her down.
Sorry to hear that, bro. Sorry to hear.
sorry to hear. But back from that side topic, let's hop into the topics of today's video. So we're really just gonna be talking about the rumors, because free agency is about to start. A little bit about the driver, everything's about to come up. So
It's getting real,
first major rumor, huh?
getting real intense, bro. It's like there's new rumors.
Yeah, honestly. So every day is creeping closer to free agency, and I just cannot wait till the season starts.
And wait either.
So let's just hop right in it. The biggest rumor to me, and one that I really want to know is, so Russell Westbrook requested for a trade. What do y'all think about that? What y'all thinking?
I'm just thinking like he said he wants to be that lead guard role again. I don't know where he could go there to actually be a title contender. You know what I mean? All these teams that he's saying, like, yeah, he could go to the Knicks. He said the Hornets are front runners, but like, what is that gonna do for you know what I'm saying? Like, what is he gonna do? Like, is that really gonna be a title contending team? I do not think so. And also, I
No,
think what the Rockets will get in return is not gonna be anything near what Russell Westbrook is worth. But that's just my opinion.
I feel that because like he just wants. I feel like he really just kind of proved that he's just playing for the stats to me. You know what I'm saying? He's one of my favorite players in the league. I love, you know what I'm saying? I want him to win a chip,
Yeah,
but he kind of just proved to me like, okay, he just want to do it for the stats. You know what I'm saying? Because
yeah,
you're really trying to build a coach over there in Houston. You got your boy James Harden. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all can get things done, but he just wants to play type thing. Like you want to go to the Knicks, which yeah, you can carry the load. You can probably get what, six, seven seed in the East. You know what I'm saying?
easy.
Eighth at eighth. You know what I'm saying? Like okay, and like, but there's a bigger picture, and I think he's really jeopardizing the opportunity.
Yeah. What you
You know,
doing?
I feel like the only way he can win a chip or like prove go to a winning team is if he's a third option. I'd like to see him like go like I feel like a good fit. Or like I wouldn't mind seeing is him one of the Clippers. I feel like that's something we're missing. Because they need dogs, and I feel like that he fits the dog role. And like I feel like he's just an upgrade from Pat Bev because like Pat Bev is a dog, but like no one respects because his game's not there. But like Russ brings in, game out, and he has the game to like push Kawhi and push PG, and it's pretty good too because he can still play a second or third option role because PG and Kawhi will be the 1 and 2.
See, I agree with that, but also what like kind of what I told you earlier, Doc, about him. I think at this point in his career, he needs to find kind of like how Melo. You know how Melo at in the beginning he didn't want to have like he didn't want to come off the bench. He don't want to be like that third person. I think Westbrook needs like to like tell himself, okay, like I'm not the guy I used to be. Like I need to be that third option. And I think if he comes to that realization, that'll be that best chance of like him winning a ring if he goes to the Clippers.
Yeah, but the difference between him and Melo is I feel like Russ still has more talent. Like, I feel like Russ is like
Yeah,
in
no
his.
doubt. But if you're putting him on that Clippers team, you got Kawhi and PG. Like he's gonna be that third person.
Yeah, it's like I feel like for him he just needs to like sit down and realize like he's just not gonna be the best player.
I I just come from it like I think he better than PG. That's just me though. That's just like from what I've seen from
Yeah,
PG. I just
yeah,
don't fuck with. But like at the same time, Russ be pissing me off too. But like PG just make me upset. So just from what I've seen, I feel like he could be the number two on that Clippers team. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think he knows how to take that role
yeah.
because
That's like
that's,
what
you know
I'm
what I'm
saying.
saying.
Yeah, he doesn't know how to take that backseat.
Like you know what I'm saying. That's why KD left. Like you know what I'm saying.
Exactly,
He can't. He if you don't want to be the number two, like it's not gonna work out. And
exactly.
that's what you see with James Harden. You know what I'm saying? Like he don't want to be. Yeah, we cool, but I'm trying to lead my own team. He said something also about like their culture and everything. Like he doesn't know about the direction of the team. So I
That
don't
whole
know.
team, bro.
I
Like
never.
everyone's mad.
Yeah, everyone like Austin Rivers was mad about his minutes. Robert Covington was mad about his role.
Yeah,
Uh,
they
PJ
talk.
Tucker.
PJ Tucker was mad. Looking for a payday. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to get to a salary raise. I'm
He
like,
deserved it.
okay. Yeah, cool,
They played
cool.
the center for fucking 40 minutes at 6 fucking.
We're out there
Yeah.
6'5", bro.
I just feel like the Rockets never had a good coaching though. Like I feel like that CP3 team, where the 2017 when they took the Warriors 7. I feel like that culture they were building was like the perfect culture for them because they had a center to like protect the paint. They had on-ball defenders. They had like a scoring. But I just feel like since the trade and since the season even afterwards, it's like they're going in a downhill direction because Harden wanted to play the same way, and he realized this year he had to play defense. Like he was stepping up his game. It's like I feel like if he would have done that with CP3, they would have been able to go to a championship this year or able to compete even better than what
Yeah,
they
like
did.
I respect that. Like what Daryl Morey did, like he went all fucking in. Like he said, we're gonna play small ball. We're just gonna go all in. He cashed out basically by trading Capella, getting all these wings, and it's like they cashed in and they put all their belief into their system, and it just didn't work out. And it's like that happens. But it's like I respect him for doing that. It's obviously like it shows that you can't win in the NBA that way. But yeah, like I respect him for doing that. But obviously we see it just doesn't work out like that.
Yeah, I feel that because like they just couldn't. They were like hustling. You know what I'm saying? Like the defensive, like the way they were causing turnovers, like on that end, they were doing a good job. You know what I'm saying? Because they're all small, they're all quick, they're all fast. But like just that paint protection, that rim protection, they never had. Because when those switches come, especially on like you got PJ out there, you're 5, and he kind of a bigger guy, but you expect like a 2 to switch on him, like you expect Austin Rivers to guard AD or something like.
Yeah,
That just ain't gonna work out. You know what I'm saying? So
exactly.
I know Daryl. No, the Rockets said that they're not gonna do small ball this year. They're gonna try and build their system back to like a normal lineup. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
we'll see how that goes. I don't know who they're gonna. That's
And
what I'm thinking about this Westbrook trade. You know what I'm saying? Like who would they get for him? Like if they go with the Clippers and try and trade him to the Clippers, like they could get like Pat Bev. They would have to give up Lou Will. You know what I'm saying?
it's just like
Maybe a solid trade for
But
Charles.
it's like, is it worth it? You know what I'm saying? Like, would
yeah,
you? Is
exactly.
that he's giving up because Lou Will is solid, very, very
Yeah,
solid, especially off the bench, and he knows his role.
exactly.
He's built for the second unit, and that's what they need. You know what I'm saying? Like someone come out for that second unit. And I don't know if Russ. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he liked that. And they probably get Zubac too. So that's what I was thinking. They would get Zubac. They get Zubac for him.
Yeah.
Um,
No,
but,
but if you're gonna trade him, I wouldn't mind the Knicks too, because I feel like if you're trying to get a big and trying to build like that system again, like if you can get Mitchell Robinson out of there, I feel like he's a solid
they
young.
wouldn't they wouldn't trade
Yeah, I
him.
feel like
They
they
would
would
not
use
trade
it.
him. They would go like Kevin Knox. They
All
would
those young
go.
guys, Ntilikina.
Yeah. They would go. They would not
I feel like if
trade.
you
You
can
can't
get
trade.
Mitchell Robinson out of it, that's like I feel like that's a win.
I think Mitchell Robinson and RJ Barrett are the only ones like
Yeah,
untouchable.
they can't trade. You can't trade them. They just want. They need to see because Mitch pretty good. No cap. He's pretty good. Like
Yeah, he's solid.
he like this offseason, like just the videos I've been seeing, like the workouts I've been seeing, like he looked better, you know what I'm saying? But I just gotta see it, like how it's gonna translate to the next season. So
I liked him a lot, and him and Robert Williams in that draft, that 2017 draft. I wish the Lakers would have drafted them with their later picks, but
Yeah, he went to the
they
Celtics,
got,
right?
yeah, Celtics got him with I think the 26, like it was like three picks like right before the Lakers, and I wanted both of them before.
Yeah.
that's,
But going on from that, like just the direction that the Rockets are going in, and now after Westbrook said that, now Harden said that he's committed to them, and like I just don't know what that shows of him. You know what I'm saying? Like, because they got this new coach, they're gonna trade Westbrook. They don't have a center right now. It's like, how is that setting him up to win a ring? You know what I'm saying? I feel like at this point in his career, he needs to make that decision. Like, okay, like I need a chip, and it's like he's showing that he wants to commit. So I feel like he's just gonna I feel like he's not prioritizing him winning a chip right now.
I feel like it's either that or you're just showing more loyalty and belief in the Rockets. Because like
That,
say,
but
cause I feel like
not,
say if they rush to the Charlotte, right? And somehow like let's say they get that pick from Charlotte.
ain't no.
Imagine,
Mm,
like Charlotte
James,
trying to
like
sell.
the
Big
time
O.
the timelines though, they want to win now. If you have James Harden, you want to win now.
But it's like James,
And
if you can try to
also,
get James Wiseman with that pick, At
If
the
they did
center.
that though, like at least get like a proven head coach. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not trying to shit on this dude. I mean, he's the assistant from the Mavs. Like he's solid, but like we've never heard of him. You know what I'm saying? Like
But he, like, I feel like he's pretty good. You know what I'm saying? He's been an assistant coach, and like he's been in like that type of NBA environment for the
I
last
mean, no
20
doubt.
years.
I'm just saying, like you want
I
to
feel like,
win.
but I see what you're saying though. I see what you're saying.
Like I
I
feel
feel
like
like that's a
he's
good
gonna go out there
pickup.
and just like score 50 points a night, like he always. And I feel like he's fine with that. He just wants to hoop. That's like how I see it.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if he's trying to win, but like I'm trying to think like what could it, like if who would they trade Westbrook to for the Rockets to then get better? You know what I'm saying? Like
I'm saying.
I know Russ requested a trade, and he has like, but like what teams would other teams could like be interested? You know what I'm saying? Or just be some suitors that you know what I'm saying they're talking with behind the scenes. Because I'm thinking like, let's say they would be talking to Philly right now, right? Trying. You think what would be more likely? Trade Harden to the Sixers
That's
or
what
Ben,
I heard.
or thinking trade Russ to the Sixers for Joel.
I don't think the Sixers would not do that.
You know what I'm saying?
Not for Westbrook. For Harden, 100%. Why would they want Westbrook and Simmons on the same team?
Or Ben and Westbrook.
For Ben,
So Ben for Westbrook.
Yeah.
it's the same thing. I don't want Ben. I don't want Ben and Westbrook on the same team.
I
No,
feel
no,
like
no, no, no. Like
no Ben for
I
Westbrook.
can't see Joel and Russ on the same team because I don't fuck with each other either.
Yeah, I
So.
don't see that either. I want James Harden for Ben. So you have Embiid.
Yeah, I want James and Joel, like no cap. But at the same time, I just feel like Joel need to get his work ethic better.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, I'm not saying that's an automatic fucking they're gonna win, but it's like it's a better chance for Harden, better chance for Embiid.
No doubt. But now I'm thinking about it,
A
like
better,
with that squad, they still have Al, but I think they need to trade away from Al. They still got Toby. So, but I don't fuck with him like that. You know what I'm saying? I
yeah,
don't think he's that. I feel like they, no max contract. Whatever his contract is, he's not worth that.
fuck that up.
It was a max contract. But you know what I was thinking too? Is like it just popped in my head. What if Russ goes to the Suns? I'll play with D Book and Aiden.
Mm.
It's like you get Kelly Oubre, get a young wing.
They give up
Yeah,
Kelly.
Ricky Rubio.
What should they give up? Ruby.
And the pick.
They
Pick
should
they have.
Michael.
What was it? Let me check real quick.
You say?
The Suns.
Pick
I just don't think.
Let me check.
I like CP better. These CP3 rumors.
He'd be a better fit, but I feel like you can give up less for Westbrook because he doesn't have a more value.
I also think. I don't think I wouldn't like Devin Booker and Westbrook. On
They
this.
got 10. They got 10. Trade 10.
So you get 10 Oubre.
Do that. At 10, you could get a solid point guard. There's a lot of good point guards in this draft.
Yeah, but then I feel like you're making that move to try to keep Devin Booker too. Like think about it. Devin says there's been rumors like he's been saying he wants to go play with Cat and D'Lo, and he's the missing piece for Timberwolves. So you're going to get Westbrook, right? Say, hey, I want to win. I want to build a winning culture with you guys.
I want CP3. I don't want Westbrook. But you build a winning culture. I want Chris Paul.
Yeah, you want Chris Paul, but think about it. You're gonna have a longer chance of winning a championship with Westbrook, right? Because he has like 3 more years,
Okay.
3 more good Russ years.
Okay.
You trade for CP3, he can break down this year.
But I feel like they don't even need him to win a chip. They need him to just take him to that next level to get Booker on that.
Westbrook can take him to the playoffs. Like we saw Westbrook take that Thunder team by himself to the playoffs.
CP goes to this team. If CP goes to the Suns, like what's like? You know what I'm saying? What are they doing? You know what I'm saying? You think they make a noise like that?
I'm saying they're at least a 6 seed.
No doubt, but
and then I'm just saying you keep West there. He's a little bit younger, and then it's just more enticing to keep Devin Booker. Because you can say, okay, we're gonna trade for
A.M. Booker and Russ. Russ.
I like what Chris Paul did this year with Shea, and I feel like he could do the exact same thing with Devin Booker.
Yeah, no, that's what I was thinking
I just
too.
like
That's what I'm
that
thinking.
But
backcourt
they
better.
want 1 year of CP3, be like, okay, I'm gonna mentor you. It's like
I'll
cool.
take
Yeah, you trade for him, right? But it's like, who's gonna be Devin Booker's running mate? Like, he wants to make playoff runs. Like, I feel like the only way you're gonna keep a player.
That's why you drafted point guard at 12.
Who?
Or at 10, the Suns. Tyrese Halliburton. You don't even know who that is, Doc.
Yeah, but he's at Westbrook level right now. You're gonna make an impact.
No, but it's on the same time frame with Devin Booker. You have Chris Paul mentoring him and Devin Booker. Like, I don't know. I don't want Westbrook.
Devin Booker wants to leave now.
I'm also anti-Westbrook. Y'all know this, but
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why.
you know why.
No.
I just rather have
No.
Chris Paul.
I feel like a better fit, but like I feel like it would be easier to get Westbrook. Westbrook's a great player. He does everything.
They are gonna pick up Tyrese. They are looking to pick him up. Okay.
Yeah, they need a point guard. They've been saying it for years.
I know.
But it's like I feel like Westbrook would be cheap. You just give up Kelly.
Look, you trade for
He also like what are the contracts? I don't even know what is Kelly's contract looking like.
Kelly contract I think was like
I don't know.
I know they're both terrible contracts. Russ
Kelly has a
and
bad one and Ricky has a bad
Russ
one. I feel like the money.
Russ and CP are terrible. They're both over 40 million. It's ridiculous.
I just think Chris Paul. I think Chris Paul's a good fit for the Clippers. You playing Chris Paul anyway.
I mean,
Did he pay $15 million this year?
Sorry?
going back. You saying? You pay 15.
You're getting 15 this year.
Okay.
And then Ricky Rubio's getting paid 17. That's 32,000, and then plus the picks.
32 mil.
So what's the pick? What does the pick get? Like what? 8 mil a year, 5 mil a year in the lottery? 10 mil.
It won't matter because they're signed there. Like their contracts wouldn't affect free agency.
I'm trying to think.
But I'm saying that gives you this more space, so you don't have to worry about it either. It wouldn't hit the cap at all.
I don't want to see Russell Westbrook on the Suns now.
Me neither. Moving on from that, Chris Paul to the.
I want to backtrack a little. Oh, what you
No,
saying?
go ahead.
So I want to backtrack a little bit since we are like on the topic of Houston and Russell Westbrook a little bit. So like, if Harden says like, yeah, he is committed, but you know what I'm saying, it's a business at the same time. Like it is a business.
Oh yeah.
So if he were to get traded, where do you think he was going to get traded?
I want to see him in Philly.
I want to see him go to Miami.
Ooh.
You're
Who
gonna
Miami gonna get for
you're
him?
gonna give up everyone.
Like everyone but Bam and Jimmy.
Damn.
Tyler.
Fuck. You
Everyone.
giving up Tyler?
For James Harden, the best
It's
shooting guard.
okay, but it's not even like that. It's not even like
League
that. But
with
it's not
these
even like that. It's not even like that though. But it's on some. It's on some like. All right. This is our kind of like our future. You know what I'm saying? Like this person. I say you don't trade Tyler. You don't trade. You don't trade Jimmy, Tyler, or Bam, but you can trade. I say you trade. Fuck, you gonna trade Duncan? You gonna trade Duncan?
I think
for the best shooting guard, MVP
Listen,
player,
listen,
for Duncan
listen.
Tyler. Like, yes, that's no doubt.
No, I'm not trading Tyler. I'm thinking Duncan. I'm thinking who's that other white center they got?
Myers Leonard.
Myers Leonard. He wants a bigger role, so he's probably gonna try and dip out.
See, I'm not even care about those.
Jay
Are all
Crowder,
all plug-in.
Iggy J.
Those are all plug-in
Duncan,
people.
I'll give you Tyler. I'll give you my next first-round pick. Like, bro, you're telling me
You think they could win the chip that year if they pick up Harden? But they're losing all their pieces.
They might. I mean, I wouldn't be against it, but it's just like I think they need a chill.
So you're saying James is not better than
They have young
Tyler,
players.
Iggy, and
I'm not saying that, but I'm saying this. Like, Tyler's proved that he can make a name for himself in this league, has he not?
yes, but James is.
I know James is already proven. I'm not saying. I just don't want. You know what I'm saying? I just don't think it would be the smartest play to trade Tyler at this particular moment.
Just jeopardizing.
You have Harden locked up for another 4 years. He's yours for 4 years. MVP James Harden, like an MVP caliber player, with Jimmy Butler, and Bam. If you
But you're losing your pieces.
you can sign like
I don't
you don't
think
think vets can sign for vet minimum to go over there.
Tyler Hero.
But I'm saying this.
You can't keep Bam. That's a packet. Like Tyler Hero is your only piece you're gonna trade for James Harden. They're not gonna want that. They're gonna want
Draft picks too.
that shit's ass. You're talking about MVP. James Harden. That's not a good.
They're not trading Bam.
You need to trade Bam.
Like you need to keep.
They're not gonna trade Bam though.
They
They're not gonna trade Bam or Jimmy.
So it would just be Jimmy and Harden. I'm not taking that.
But you said where I like to go. I never said situation. You said where I like to see him. I said him, Jimmy, and Bam.
Okay. Well, you
So
don't
saying,
have to argue about it.
okay, this package. Okay, fuck it. Tyler, Jay, Iggy, a first round,
Robinson.
and Duncan.
I just don't
For
know.
James.
I'll give up 2 first rounds. Like, I don't even care.
I said you got to throw more picks.
Cause you're making a championship run for the next 3-4 years.
I do like Jimmy and Bam.
So I'll do 2 first rounders and 2 swaps.
I guess. I just don't know. It's like, I just don't know if the Rockets would want that.
I don't know, bro. That would be a squad, though. That'd be a squad. I would like to see that. Because then, yeah, like, who you think that would be better than Net? You think that would be better than Nets? Who? You think Bam could guard KD though?
No
That's my
one.
fear.
No one could guard KD.
No one can
No
guard
one could guard KD.
The greatest defender at his peak cannot guard KD.
Kawhi can.
Kawhi, I feel like Kawhi
Whoever
Leonard,
Y'all's greatest defender is cannot guard Kevin Durant.
Kawhi Leonard could potentially guard Kevin.
Like Michael Jordan cannot guard him. Kobe Bryant cannot guard him.
What the fuck are you saying? Like, no one is saying the names, bro.
Michael Jordan
I'm saying,
big
do
fucking
you think
athlete.
Kawhi Leonard? Like, do you think Kawhi Leonard can guard Kevin? I'm not saying completely lock him down. Like Kevin Durant's gonna get his. You know what I'm saying? That's a given. But do you think he could guard this one? Like,
Yeah, easy. He's the best on ball.
win the matchup. Win the
So
matchup.
what's guarding him? Like him shooting under peak?
Win the matchup.
No.
Nah.
You think Kawhi can win
You
that
have the
matchup?
same exact team. Like just give them both the same teams. One has Kawhi, one has KD. KD's winning that.
That's different.
I'm talking about win the like.
lot of
No, I'm not talking about. I'm talking about like the offensive to defensive matchup type shit.
KD.
Like, you taking KD over Kawhi?
Yeah, KD can be one of the greatest basketball players of all
I
time.
feel like I just haven't seen. No doubt. I'm not saying.
He's
You don't
just
think Kawhi can?
the scorer of all time.
Yeah, he's the greatest scorer of all time. I give him that. But I'm saying like, but you don't think? I gotta see him play again. You know what I'm saying? Because last time I seen him play, last time I seen him play, man,
He was the best.
he was making noise. He was making noise.
He's arguably the second best basketball player in the league.
He's always been second to Braun.
But it's like Bron is the greatest of all time, so it's like
Yeah, exactly.
it's like you can't even.
It sucks for him though.
Yeah, it sucks. Like, cause if he was in like the
But it is
2000
what it is.
era,
'Cause no matter what, he's never been better than LeBron James.
like if he's in the 2000 era with Kobe, I
I
feel like he's better than Kobe.
I feel like if he wasn't in LeBron James' era, we'd have him ranked higher in the all-time list.
No doubt. No fucking doubt.
Yeah.
It's
But
just
it's like kind of LeBron just kind of like
but that just
diminishes
shows how
his
great.
career a
That's
little.
how good he is. Yeah,
Yeah, I feel that.
they're kind of like Mike when he's in the 90s. Like the Jazz, could, like Karl Malone and John Tucker can be even better if they want a chip. But Jordan just didn't allow that to happen.
Yeah. The Jazz scored 50 points in the finals game.
That's ridiculous. We're never gonna see that ever again.
That's
Like every
I'm a
50
Bulls fan. Y'all know that. I just don't want to. I don't want to talk about Jordan Bulls back then.
like yeah, 'cause that's the one thing I can reminisce on.
Fuck no. I was
Derek.
I wasn't even born yet.
11.
That team, that 2011 Bulls team, that's the shit that breaks my heart.
Yeah. That is heartbreaking.
My team win 3 chips the last 10 years.
But you're a boy though.
Should have won one.
You're a boy.
Hey, what last time the Thunder won a chip?
Don't worry about that.
Never.
Nah, they won Super Seattle.
That don't count though.
But...
All right. Anyway, so what y'all feeling about Kawhi wanting like actually trying to get in touch with Chris Paul to get him to get traded to the Clippers?
I feel like that's what they need in the championship.
Yeah.
This type of player, a leader locally, someone that would challenge him and not like push Kawhi and PG, because like I feel like those two kind of like walk into it, got like special treatment, like Lou Will and Pat Bev and Trey were saying.
Yeah.
Like they were just hand fed everything and not they didn't really have to work for it and earn it like they did.
Yeah.
Like TPC would bring him back to earth, be like, hey, like we're trying to win a championship. Like this is what it takes. Kawhi, you know how it takes. Paul George, like I'm gonna push you so you don't have another repeat performance like I saw on the bubble. Cause that shit was disgusting.
Terrible.
Talking so much shit to Dame and all the other players. Had probably the worst performance in the Butler out of all the people he talk trash to.
Yeah, no, I like it. It's a little reunion. Bringing him back. I feel like you got some unfinished business with the Clippers. One thing I don't. Obviously, we can't because Kawhi is very quiet. You know, he don't really be saying stuff. But what it makes it sound like is like he wants Chris Paul, right? But obviously, the Clippers have went out and said, oh, they're kind of interested in Westbrook. So what if that kind of interferes with Kawhi's and the Clippers organization relationship, and like if they end up trading for Westbrook, does Kawhi like that? You know what I'm saying? And like I said, he's for a couple of years. It's like, what if they trade for Westbrook? It don't work out, and he's gone. You just lost Kawhi Leonard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because like, you got to really look at what he wants. You know what I'm saying? Like
exactly.
If this is your star player, this is your star player. You got to be interested in what he's interested in.
Mm-hmm.
So if he's saying he wants Chris Paul, it ain't for no reason, you know.
Yeah.
I will stay, but we got to get better. And you know what I'm saying? We got to be contending for a chip.
Like you can't be saying, that we should get Westbrook. Like you're Kawhi Leonard, okay. If you want Chris Paul, I'm gonna do everything I can to try and get you Chris Paul. I'm not gonna go get you Westbrook and you don't like it, and you're gone in the next year. That's just kind of what worries me about them.
Because he only has both him and PG got a year left on their contract, and then they can opt out.
Yeah, so it's literally this year is literally make or break for him and the front office and the organization in general. But they're saying they don't have a pick till 2027
for Paul fucking George.
Yeah, I think about that. You don't have a pick till 2027, so you're like looking at 8th graders basically. You're 8th graders, bro.
Fucking hate Paul George.
But yeah, I don't know. I think I like it. I'd like to see Chris Paul there.
No, Chris Paul would be tight over there. I feel that. Okay, so talking about LA, you know what I'm saying? The Kings of LA. You think DeMar would actually you think DeMar will end up going over there?
It's like I don't really care if he does. Like, yeah, he's a proven player. We'll go Kuz and Danny Green for it. But the way I'm looking at it is he gonna bring what we need? Like we need shooting and defense. Yeah, DeMar's his own bucket. Like he can go get his. It's like, is he stretching the floor out for LeBron and AD to make them at their best? Like, LeBron can play with anyone, AD can play with anyone. But is that the necessarily best fit, though? Like, the way I'm looking at it is like, yeah, Danny Green had a bad bubble. Like, you can turn shit around in a year. Like, anything can happen within this offseason.
He's a solid NBA player. Like, he's a shooter. Yeah, he had a slump. Shooters go through slumps. Like, Danny Green's still a shooter, bro. Like,
but it's still, I feel like people take him for granted because, like, he did the little things, like, people don't say, like, his defense.
He's a great
solid, great defender. Great.
For all this horrible shit he could have been doing on offense, all the misses and all that, he was still putting in the effort on the defensive end. He didn't let his offensive game affect him.
I told you this. He can't do it, but he tries his fucking heart out. You can see it. Kuzma be out there, bro. Yeah, he's 100%.
That's what I like about Kuz. Like he's a dog mentality. That's why I want to see him try to go for a 6th man of the year, as I predicted in the first episode.
Tripping.
Like, yeah, that's out of reach. Like, but it's like I want him to go. Yeah, like I'm gonna say, like he has a chance, not a good one.
No, a very small one. But I wouldn't like the fit. I feel like he clog up the not the pain, but just the whole. I feel like
The floor, it just shrinks the floor down.
yeah, you have Braun and AD in there. Like that's AD's. Like he needs to dominate the paint. He needs to dominate the mid range. Braun's a facilitator. It's like where's DeMar DeRozan gonna be on the court when you have a pick and roll of LeBron and AD? Like he's just gonna be there. He's gonna be empty space. He's not a catch and shoot. He's not a like you said. He's his own ISO, get his own bucket player, and I personally just don't like the fit.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't really like the fit either because, like y'all was saying, it clogs too much of the floor. He's gonna be trying to, what I'm saying, get there in his spots, but just mid range and what Bron's looking for, you know what I'm saying? It's like, okay. He's kind of turned AD into like a spot up kind of shooter, but AD's still gonna do his thing. So AD's gonna catch the hell down on the block, but you don't need DeMar there trying to, you know what I'm saying,
Exactly. I feel like you could do the same with DeMar, but then it's just taking less touches away from AD, and you don't want that.
Mhm.
I guess the other way you can see it too is LeBron said he wants to give the keys to AD sooner rather than later, so that can be next year. I guess the addition of DeMar DeRozan would be good too. If you look at it, it's like LeBron's not gonna want to play football, basketball in December. He wanted to wait till January. So the way I also think about it is like, hey, LeBron can just chill on offense, dump it to DeRozan. That's the only thing I can see. DeRozan can start eating away those heavy minutes for the Lakers.
Yeah, I guess on the pro side, I do like what you said. You're right. Like LeBron can make it work. You know what I'm saying? He could play with anyone. Like I agree with that. And like I said, like it could work on the pro side, but I don't know. I just really don't like it.
I just feel like it doesn't have as much upside. As
It
like,
it's a real though. I think Danny Green.
I wouldn't mind getting him, but I feel like not that much of an upside. Like, yeah, he's a bucket. He's gonna be good, but it's like we could sign Carmelo Anthony for a little $5 million contract, and we're getting the same thing for cheaper, and we can still keep Danny Green and Kuzma.
Yeah, I agree. I think the Lakers need to run it back.
Additionally, I'd like to see the Lakers get someone like Carmelo, Serge, and I really want to re-sign Boogie. That's who I want to see. Like if they can get Boogie and Serge, that'd be a great offseason for us.
Yeah, I would like that. Moving on. What about Drew Holiday?
No, actually. Oh, my bad. I would ask, like some Lakers stuff. Who y'all think would be the most realistic but best fit over there? Realistic thing, you know what I'm saying? Not so just
like free agency wise, or like a trade, or
just trade for agency. Just a good fit, you know what I'm saying?
I do like Chris Paul. Just because I think
realistically, we don't have assets like the way the Lakers I feel like set up their roster because they did all the free agency signings last year and they did a lot of 2 years. Mm-hmm. So I feel like the way they're looking at it is we're gonna have AD, we're gonna resign them, and then have money for 2021 where all the good players like Giannis and all the premier all-stars and Bogdan, like some great role players are gonna be.
Yeah. Y'all can pick up Derek?
Sorry?
Y'all think y'all could pick up Derek Rose?
I don't like that.
I don't want it.
You don't want him?
I want it.
I would love to see D Rose get a chip with Bron. Like, don't worry.
I just think
Bron's handing out chips to anyone who wants them.
Why not?
For Caruso, Quinn Cook, and a pick.
I say why not? He's solid. He's a scorer.
The score cool, but it's like.
What about Vic?
No, I feel Vic's one of the overrated players in the league.
Yeah.
Like I feel like he's not even.
Yeah, he's been hurt. That sucks, but we haven't seen.
I feel like he's as good as Spencer Dinwiddie.
I feel like he's not a 1. You know what I'm saying?
He's a 3 at best. He's done a 2.
I'm saying so like he's a 1 over there in
he'll be a 3
in Indiana. So like he come over here to LA. You know what I'm saying? Bron guiding him. He's getting him in this spot because Bron will make you better.
Yeah, LeBron make him better, but then he's gonna want 2, 3. He's gonna want like 1, 2 money.
But once that happens, you get your chip and then you make your bread.
But it's like we still have to trade for him. And does Indiana want Danny Green, Caruso, and our 28th?
Danny Caruso.
I don't know. If I'm the Lakers, like we have Bron and AD. Like I want to fill out the roster with some solid role players. I'm not trying to go make a big splash and get a star. Like you obviously have your 2 stars. Like I get it, like Doc, like you say, you're trying to build like wait for the future, but like I feel like they're not really focused on that. Like you want to win a chip this season. Like that's what all teams should be focused on. And I think that's their best bet. And they just go out there, sign some solid role players, free agency, bring back Rondo. I think that'd be straight.
No, I feel like their strategy should just be 1-year contracts. Like Boogie,
I mean, yeah. I mean that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
go get Boogie, go get Serge, go get Melo if you can.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Those are all role players, but they're upgrades. So it's
Yeah,
like it's a
that's
win.
all I want. I feel like if we can get 2 out of those 4 players, I'll be happy. Especially if we can get Rondo too. I feel like Rondo's like is literally like another version of CP3. Like if you're telling me playoff game, I get playoff Rondo versus playoff CP3, like game 7. Like I wouldn't want either of them. Like if someone said, "Hey, you got Rondo to be your starting point guard," like I'll be freaking ecstatic with that.
Yeah.
You're talking about Buddy going over there. I've been wanting Buddy to go to LA. That's just me, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm an Oklahoma guy, so I
Yeah.
want to see him over there because I think he'd be good fit. But that's just like me personally. But like,
Run,
I
so.
don't know if he'd be good with his role.
I feel like he'd be like another version of like a Bradley Beal type of thing, but
I
like
just want to see him out of Sacramento. I just feel like he's
I
miserable.
don't want to see him in he's not returning none of
Yeah.
Luke's call. He just does not care, bro. He's
He's
not.
miserable out there. I feel like it's not even about like he wants a bigger role. I just think he wants to be on a good fucking team. Like,
it's
Yeah,
a good organization.
yeah, like I'm saying, he just wants to be a part of a good organization. And yeah, I'd love to see him in LA. I'd love to see him anywhere. I just don't want to see him miserable in Sacramento.
Like looking back on the trade that they made for sending him over there for Boogie, so like, I feel like he lost the trade. Like not the King, not the like not
Boogie,
himself. Lost
only him. Only Buddy lost that trade. Speaking of the Pels, they made it public that they're trying to shop Drew Holiday. I think he's the most.
out there.
What do you say?
I feel like that Drew Holiday. It's like they finally announced it, but like I feel like that's always been out there since
Yeah, no doubt. But I mean, not necessarily. I mean, I think it was good for them this season just having them with all these young guys. Like, I feel like he didn't mind. I mean, he's been there for a good part of his career. But now it's like it's just his time is like it's just mutual. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's time for him to go. He doesn't really fit their timeline, but they respect like all the time that he had there. And I think they should just trade him to and like any contender. I think any contender could use a Drew Holiday, like, no matter who you are.
Oh hell yeah, Drew Holiday, hell yeah. Where y'all think the best spot for him to go is?
I like the Nets.
Hmm
Like you ain't gotta give him too much. Him and Kai, KD would be oof.
They'd give us Spencer.
Yeah,
I'm
I feel like
seeing, I'm seeing, I'm seeing here Spencer Jarrett, Zanza Musa or something like that in the future first. You know what I'm saying that's what they talking about giving up.
yeah, I mean I wouldn't mind that. I'd like to see him in Brooklyn with them. I think he
But
fit it.
Miami,
No, like what we were discussing earlier, I wouldn't mind seeing him in Denver.
Yeah,
Denver is a good yeah, cause like they just need a piece. You know what I'm saying? They just need a. But I feel like
So I feel like he fits their system. He's not gonna be like a me guy. Like he's not gonna be like, oh, I want this. But
exactly. I feel like
yeah,
Drew Holiday can play anywhere. He's just literally a team. He's a player that any team could use.
like he's literally a definition of a two-way player. Like
Yep.
that's like he's probably one of the best two-way players you can get.
He could play on ball. He could play lead guard. He could play off ball really well. Like he could defend 1 through 3, sometimes threes. He could defend 1 and 2 is really good. He's the most underrated player in the league. I believe so.
Like, what do you think? You think Gary Harris, Monte, and Paul Millsap, or Gary and Millsap?
no, they're Trey Paul, Gary Harris.
Yeah.
Yeah, I give him a hit.
You think they're gonna move away from him already?
Yeah,
I mean, I feel like I feel like you need to get him anywhere.
yeah, yeah.
How y'all feel about him on the Bucks? So they're giving up Ibla, Dante, and Ilyasova.
Nah, I'm not really feeling that one.
You're not feeling that one?
I like that.
Yeah, Bledsoe. It's like I feel like Bledsoe do the same
He
thing.
did though. He's
Tweaking. Has Drew used to be on
this
the same level?
no nah.
No, I'm not saying Drew's
I thought this
better
season
playing. But it's like,
he
it's like,
disappeared.
is that really that much of an upgrade? Like, am I really getting that much in return? Or what?
Okay.
Yeah, I think Eric Bledsoe. He
Like, I feel like the only one you want to trade for in that situation, you're getting CP3.
What about Miami?
Nah.
depends. I don't know.
They give Justice, Goran, and Derrick Jones Jr.
Well, I think we're the free agent this year, so they can't even give him up.
I just feel like so would he play the one? You have Jimmy and Tyler.
He's like a
They got Jimmy at the 3.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. That's just kind of,
Does Tyler run 2 on the second unit?
He runs. Yeah, he's the 2 on the second unit.
you don't think he'll start next season?
No.
That's what I'm saying, but I'm thinking you don't think he'll run the 1 in the second unit? I mean the first unit. You think he'll run the 2?
Good.
I mean, Tyler's running the second unit. It doesn't matter if you want to say the 1 or the 2. Like he is.
You have to start dunking though.
Yeah, I feel like Tyler being a 6-man next year until he blossoms into like that all-star player is like that's the best scenario. He's gonna get all the shots he wants in that second unit.
Yeah, it wouldn't be bad.
Yeah.
Drew at the 1, Duncan, Jimmy. Who's at the 4? I don't know. Jay Crowder, Bam.
Yeah.
Yeah, small little lineup. But some I like to see some that I like is Drew to the Hawks. They give up the 6 and then something else for Drew, but they're getting what they need in return. You know what I'm saying? Because they need a 2. They need another guard, and then they're getting defense because Trey ain't playing no lick of defense.
Whatsoever.
They're getting Drew and coming in. You know what I'm saying? He's guarding their 1, their 2. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
who they giving up the 6?
6 and a piece. I'll say.
Haven't heard him?
They can't. I was thinking Hunter, but
Hunter?
Hunter or Jarrett Culver, but I don't know if they want to.
Cam.
Jarrett Culver.
No, they're not gonna give up Cam.
Jarrett Culver plays for the
Timberwolves.
Oh, cause I'm talking about I'm tweaking for a 3-team.
A 3 trade.
Mm-hmm.
Then who?
My bad. I forgot to mention that. It would have to be a 3-team.
Who the Timberwolves get in return?
It would have to be a 3-team. My bad. It would be a 3-team.
Drew would be nice, but I just want him on the contender.
Yeah, I
want him to on the Hawks. Hey, fuck that. I think contender right there.
Fuck no.
Yeah, Trey.
Contending for the
Trey, Drew.
Fuck no. Trey, Drew, Clint, and JC.
But you starting
Cam running. No, Cam coming off the bench. Jeff Teague want to move. Huh?
Who's there 3?
100.
But
if you trade him, then it's like foe. But I'm saying have Cam come off the bench.
That'd be nice.
But you're gonna trade. You still got Jeff Teague as a piece. Just Jeff Teague. I think he said he wants out.
Yeah, that's not bad.
So you know what I was thinking about this right now? What are y'all thinking about if the Wizards blow up? Right, they start rebuilding. Where would you like to see John Wall or Bradley Beal go?
John Wall's contract is huge.
It's massive, yes.
Massive as fuck. I just don't know who's taking that. We haven't seen him. It depends after.
He's not healthy.
That guy, I would love to see in the Premier League.
I mean,
you see him in the Lakers. With the Lakers.
Yeah.
I just don't.
John Wall healthy. If you're telling me I'm getting the
healthy John Wall, then
if you're telling me I get that same John Wall from whenever he come back without even a jump shot, because John Wall didn't have the greatest jump shot, and I know it's gonna look nice coming next season. A little inside scoop. No, I know a guy.
I know a guy. Okay.
I'm dead.
I know someone.
Me and Gil pretty close. Sam knows.
Gil.
We're pretty close.
I don't know where, but I saw the Celtics want to do Kemba for Drew swap.
Like you're getting rid of a bucket for defense.
But it just really depends. It depends on what you're trying to do, though. You know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, with JT and Kemba, it's like they're fighting for 1 and 2, which is like, yeah, JT could be a 1, but sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Kemba.
He's a 1. I don't care.
JT's a 1 to the fourth quarter hits.
Like Kemba, I don't know, but
I don't know. I feel like if they can
they in the same area, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say like you think JT that much better than Kemba Walker.
Fuck yeah.
I feel like we would rather have JT, but they're.
I would rather have Jason Tatum, yes.
But like right now, I feel like they're like JT's 1A, Kemba's like 1B.
Kemba Walker wasn't even like their third best player in the playoffs.
Because he was hurt. That's what I'm saying. I think they should just run it back.
Nah, I feel like get rid of Gordon. Try to get the most out of Gordon. I feel like that's because Marcus is your third best player on that team. Like we saw in the playoffs.
He was this playoffs. He's obviously not. It should be Kemba.
Kemba should be your second.
Jaylen Brown was your second best player in this postseason. Marcus Smart was your third.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like Kemba and Gordon's expendable. Like I feel like you try to get a good big man. You're having JT play the 4. Like I would rather see him at the 3.
Who are they gonna run at the point? You gonna have Marcus Smart starting at the point guard position?
I could be a 6 man. Give me Brad Wanamaker. I don't give a fuck who's at the 1.
I do. Like I really do. I think they need it.
You're
gonna get a good big man. You're gonna have Jason Tatum take the ball.
If you could say trade Kemba and Gordon for a good big man, go sign Rondo. Go have a.
He's talking about. Bro, you want Rondo on every team, bro.
He's a championship player.
But it's just funny. Always.
Okay, that's a budget point guard. Who else is out there?
For the Celtics.
I don't know. That's just what I saw. I don't know.
But actually, I don't know. 3 picks in the first round.
They have 14, 20, and 27, I believe. They said that they want to move up, too.
What big man? What's a good big man they can get? The Celtics.
They could trade Adams. Yeah, Steven Adams, yeah.
Steven Adams for Kemba and Gordon?
No, I think they keep Kemba up. He was not healthy. I feel like you can't.
It's like I want
starting, but if Gordon's
make a championship jump, is they get a good big man.
It's like Gordon's starting, so it's like if you're trading Gordon, is Marcus starting and then be starting?
Nah, I want Marcus on the bench.
I don't care who you put in at the 4.
But like at the end of the game, you're having Marcus in the game.
Yeah. Yeah, I just don't know. Celtics are.
I'm trying to think. Who would they even trade? Kyrie?
Heck no.
The Celtics trading Boogie? Boogie at 80%, you don't think that's a good big man?
He's a good pickup, but it's like, is he healthy? Like I don't think he's healthy.
I'm saying Boogie doesn't get injured this year. Like say he's not gonna get injured this year. Boogie at the minimum at 80% of his former self.
I'm taking Daniel Tice over that.
Daniel fucking Tice.
You see how good this man Boogie was? Like he would be a max player.
You need a star center. You just need a rim runner and a shot blocker.
I just think if Enes Kanter could stay healthy.
If you're the Celtics, at least, you don't need a Boogie just because he's a big name.
No, I'm not saying Boogie. You need Boogie because he's Boogie. You need Boogie because you need someone to help you with Bam, help you with AD.
They need Bam. They need Bam running the 5. And they need Bam running that 5, bro.
Yeah.
Bam away from Miami.
You just need someone that's gonna do their part on offense, but is gonna be a great defender. That's
here.
So
that's what I'm doing. If I'm a GM for the Celtics, I'm calling New York.
I'm calling the Portland Trailblazers. And trying to acquire Hassan Whiteside.
No, Whiteside. He's a free agent, no?
He's free agent.
Okay, then I think this is straight. You know what I'm saying?
Lots of money though. This is what I'm doing. I'm calling New York. Hey, New York, y'all need a star? Give you Kemba. Give you Hayward. Give me Mitch. Mitch.
I mean, I guess.
Give him both of them?
Yeah.
From
one or the other. It's like, who do you want? That's what I'm saying.
Give him Gordon and Kemba.
I'll give up any trade value right now.
Who?
Gordon Hayward.
Oh, Hayward has value.
Gordon Hayward doesn't have any trade value right now.
Nah, but that's where you call. That's where you call up the Pelicans and say, hey, I'll give you Hayward, all my picks this year. Make it happen.
Alonzo Ball.
Heck,
Lonzo and Jrue.
you need to stay his ass there.
And that guy, Zion Williamson, you can throw him in.
Yeah, you can throw him in that. Nah, Jalil, yeah, send Jalil over there. Call up OKC, get Nerlens.
You want him back?
Get Nerlens. Come on, bro.
Nerls.
So since we're gonna start wrapping things up, this one thing I want to ask y'all, since y'all are Doc, you're a Lakers fan, I must put this right that you're a Thunder fan, Brendan. So I just want y'all to tell me, like, what do you want y'all's teams to do this season, starting from the draft all the way to the end of the season?
I don't care what needs to be done.
Yeah, I feel like you're
back to back within the next year or two. If I don't see that, I'm be disappointed.
Yeah, I can see that.
What
do you want the Thunder to do?
I really don't want to see them go into real. It's going to piss me off, but I know it's going to happen because they're going to trade Chris Paul. But I just want to see Shy have a breakout season. I know you got a young squad, so I'm not expecting much because I really expect this to trade CP3 and then Danilo. But Danilo, I think, is going to be a free agent, so I don't even think we can trade him.
Yeah.
So he's probably going to he's just about to leave. It's just gonna suck, but
it's like
I really just hope Shaq can develop correctly. You know what I'm saying? He already had the year of CP under his belt, so maybe become more of a star role. Because I'm not expecting. Of course, I'm not expecting them to go in and make the playoffs. And you know what I'm saying? But if they can make a pickup, they can get right back up in that playoffs contention. Though they can get a pickup for CP. It depends who they're picking up, and where CP's going.
And are you trying to get rid of Dennis too, or you trying?
Dennis is staying.
I think he said he wants to say that.
Yeah, he wants to stay.
Yeah.
He said he got calls from the Lakers, the Clippers, but he wants to stay. So that's what I expect from there. And then I really like that 3-guard lineup they were running, but now it's like I don't know if they're still gonna do that. And then their assistant coach stepped up to be the head coach. So I don't know what's going on.
I think that's cool. It's like
I thought Becky Hammond was the lead. Becky Hammond was like the lead role.
Really?
She was the lead. She had the lead. Yeah, she was the leading candidate, but she didn't get it.
I think it's cool. I mean, he's their assistant. You know, it's like they're not really gonna do much. It's like might as well just give him a shot. I think it's nice.
Yeah, for that.
Cool for them.
Young team. I don't know if I was going to say, I don't know if they're going to do away with Steven either. Like, I don't know if they're going to keep him. So they got some expensive pieces. Yeah, if they want to go out and get better, you know what I'm saying? They got a lot of picks. I feel like they can get better, but it's like, what are you trying to do? Are you trying to rebuild, trying to wait for next year's draft, get a good pick, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know what I'm saying? Because all these G Leaguers, you know what I'm saying, they're going to play that year, and then this draft's going to be good. So I just really miss that. So that's what I'm looking for. Because they're talking about tanking next year for Cade Cunningham. OSU.
He's a dog.
Yeah, so I'm like, okay.
He's a dog.
So what are you looking for?
Yeah, what is the Bulls fan looking for?
Bulls, man. I really just want to run it back. I feel like we obviously have an upgrade in our head coach. I think we have a good young core. I think we need to I'll be fine with whoever we draft, honestly. I really don't care. I really just want to see our young core healthy, one, and just under a good head coach that will let our players do what they feel comfortable and what they're best at. Because I do believe we have a good core, and it's all about just developing them. They're all really young, and I really just want to see us go out there, compete, stay healthy, possibly make the A seed. I feel like we have the talent to do so. Develop whoever we draft, and I'm really looking forward to the season just because of the whole change up in our front office and our head coach.
Yeah, I feel like that's really gonna help out.
I think just that alone will really help us take us to the next level.
So you said not like Billy Donovan. I don't know if it was just because Russ was like giving him a bad look, or you know what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying, Russ can just be on his own thing sometimes. Might be out there on the floor doing his own decision making sometimes. So But this season, I like what he did, so I'm gonna give him a shot with the Bulls. I'm give him a shot with the
Pretty
Bulls.
excited.
Oh, yeah, I'm hoping he does good. I'm really hoping he does good. Anything else though?
Nah,
So who do you want more if you had both on the board? Melo, Denny. Who you taking?
damn. See the bull like the
Hold
basketball.
on, hold on. They talking about OKC trading up for Melo though. Continue though.
They have been saying that. They also been saying the Bulls want to trade up for Melo.
So,
But that wasn't the
The
question.
Melo fan in me, obviously, I'm a big Melo fan, big Lonzo fan. I want him in Chicago. Do I think it's the best fit? It's a good fit. I do like Denny a lot. I think Denny makes more sense, like basketball fit wise. We already have Kobe, we already have Zach. I still like want to give them a chance. Have Denny as our wing, kind of a playmaker. I kind of really want Denny, honestly. But obviously, I mean, shit, I love seeing Melo in a Bulls jersey. I would love
that's
that.
you know me a lot. I'm just thinking about it like you're gonna have Kobe come off the bench and then just keep Zach
That's
at
what
the
I
2.
want. Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm. That'd be love. That'd be love.
Yeah.
And then
All right.
what do you think the Thunder are willing to give up for Melo?
Just future and yeah, hell first round picks, and then
Thanks from the Clippers.
if they're gonna do it too, I know Dennis wants to stay. Fuck it.
Yeah.
I'm saying and it's like if they don't believe this, a lot of teams don't believe this draft is that loaded.
Yeah.
It really just depends on where Melo's gonna go. Because if he's gonna go 1, then Minnesota's already prepared to take that. You know what I'm saying? Him at number 1, but shit. That's a wrap. Episode 4 is in the books. I just want to say thank you again. But like, subscribe. Y'all make sure to do y'all's thing and leave topics for the next videos to come. Tthank y'all. Peace.
Peace.